We have decided to have a baby.
What? Congrats. Are you kidding?
No, I am.
You want to give the house tour? Okay.
This is the basement.
This is not the basement.
What is it?
It's the living room.
This is the living room.
So I'm getting very serious with being a pilot.
Isn't it expensive?
Yeah, but I can get a loan. I can,
Holding down your full-time job while going to pilot school?
Well, that's gonna end in 2 weeks, maybe before that.
What?
I already put my 2 weeks notice in my job.
Oh my God.
Are you joking?
Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Diaries episode 2. I'm gonna give you guys an FYI. Going forward, you guys are gonna notice that I do not know a lot of these couples.
We have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok, and flat out deceived.
My bad, I'm sorry.
Because I realized that although I'm familiar of them, I never really sat down to watch them, and that kind of makes sense because the show came out when I was like, what, 12, I think. So honestly, I know a lot of these people mainly because of clips, but I've never actually watched them. You know what I mean?
Well, yes.
Anyways, today we're gonna be looking at David and Annie, Cara and Guillermo, and Emily and Kobe. Okay, David and Annie first.
I am David. I am 56 years old.
Damn.
Currently living in Fountain Hills, Arizona with my amazing wife, Annie.
I am Annie, 31 years old,
Damn.
originally from Thailand.
Yeah, the clips I've seen of this couple, I genuinely thought that she was just with him for the green card. But homegirl is actually pregnant with his kid, and she looks like she actually likes him.
This is my sweet potato king husband, David.
Aw, I love you.
Okay.
Anyways, background on them. He and his wife got divorced after 20 years of marriage. He took a job in Asia, met Annie, who lived in Thailand, proposed after 10 days. Like, damn, you really proposed after 10 days? And you really said yes after 10 days?
Yes, I did, bitch.
Nah, they deserve each other. They're both insane.
We moved to the United States where I hope to be closer to my family. That didn't work out so great.
You walked out of his life and left him with mom. You got with her, you did this, you bebopped around China.
He's 18 years old.
Oh, wow. Cool,
Bye.
bitch.
You know what? I get that he was 18, but like, damn. She said that his family did not welcome her. Duh. They don't even like their own dad. But they got married and she wanted a kid, but he got a vasectomy. And she's like, bro, get it reversed or else I'm having it with somebody else.
Excuse me?
No, that will not happen.
I like Annie. She's like adorable. But he went to go get it reversed and they told him that they couldn't reverse it because hello, it's been 24 years since he got it.
The fuck?
So because of that, they had to extract his sperm.
Everything went well?
Everything went great.
Oh, that's amazing. So the
They
quantity.
felt like they found some good swimmers.
Oh, yes. Hopefully I find some Olympic.
Yeah.
That was funny. Ha ha ha.
It was so bad that it was funny, okay? So they extracted 20 of her eggs, and out of the 20, 12 of them got knocked up.
What?
But only 4 of them can carry fully to term.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Y'all, I don't know what I'm saying. I have no idea what's going on, but she'll be pregnant soon. That's all we gotta know.
Stay in school, hoes.
So now they meet up with his family to tell them that they're gonna have a baby. Well, they're trying to have a baby. And so they tell them, but nobody says anything. The only person to say something was his son, and he doesn't sound thrilled.
Congrats. Are you kidding?
No, I am not kidding.
Not him skipping right over it.
I hate you.
We are very close to the embryo transfer.
Wow.
I haven't heard this family so quiet in a long time.
Yeah, this is so awkward. Honestly, I feel really bad for Annie because she wanted to be a mother, yet nobody is congratulating her. Like, they couldn't even fake congratulate them. Well, he did, but he also added a dig with it. But like, do they all hate him or what?
It will be very interesting to see David be a father because and you will see that.
I mean, you seem to be a parent to them, but not to a baby. And
spend time with them.
and Jacob here.
Oh, his sister's like, I know you're 31 and you want kids, but hello, you're 56. I'm worried about your health. But he said that he wants to give Annie the right to motherhood.
I don't want to deny Annie the right to motherhood. It would be unfair. You look at several other celebrities, 81 years old, they just had a child.
Really, nigga?
Yeah, because they're rich with nannies, and most of them didn't even take care of their kids when they're in their prime.
What's not clicking? What's not clicking?
But Annie said that this isn't the first time that she heard that David basically sucks at being a dad.
What? What the fuck?
And then it comes to his kid basically telling her to think this through.
Do you want kids?
Yeah.
You see the relationship he has with us, right? Do you expect that it would be different for your child?
I don't know.
Maybe you should think about that.
I do humbly agree with you on this very matter.
And David is like, well, that was in the past and I can't change anything, but it's different now.
This is sick. This is sick.
And his son is like, yeah, whatever. Just do better and change.
My childhood with my father was distant. I mean, the few times that I would see him, it would be maybe an hour or two, and I wouldn't see him for months on end. I do have concerns with my father raising a child. If he's there, wonderful. If not, kind of pretty good.
Oh, was he really a shitty dad? Or did he have like a job that made him a shitty dad? But either way, it still had a negative effect on his kids.
Of course, these kids are going to need a lifetime of therapy.
Anyways, they're home now, and now she's worried that he might actually be a really bad dad. But to reassure her, he's making a schedule for the shifts that they will take once the baby comes.
Night 1 will be your night.
That doesn't make any sense. She just gave birth.
No, night 1 should be you. Night 1, night 2, night 3 should be you.
I agree.
We're gonna rotate. But I'll take night 1. And then for diaper duty, I'm gonna put you daytime. I'll do nighttime. You sign your name. I sign my name.
We make a deal.
Y'all, obviously, I don't have kids, okay? But I feel like, wouldn't she be changing the baby's diapers more? Because, hello, in the daytime, the baby's gonna need the diaper change like 10 times, while in the nighttime, probably like once or twice. I don't know. I wouldn't have signed that, but that's just me. Anyways, they go back to the hospital. They put the embryo in her uterus, and now my girl is pregnant.
There's your first little picture. Congratulations. Thank you.
So, yay or nay, kind of depends if you're just a regular viewer or part of David's family, because we all know they're not with it.
Congratulations. We're just over 4 weeks pregnant.
4 weeks?
What? So the embryo's already at about the 3-week stage, approximately.
Oh! That's why I feel the kicking.
No, that's David.
I don't get it. Cara and Guillermo. I've never seen this couple. I never watched a clip of them. I am only talking about them because I saw some drama and I wanted to cover it. So that's why.
What? I love garbage.
She's 32, he's 26, they met on a trip, got married, got pregnant, and now she's a realtor, but while on the phone, they are just destroying the house.
But if you want, I can definitely look into that property and just see what the sewing instructions are. See if the time works.
Wow.
For you and me, and then we'll go to the property if that's okay. Is there anything else that wasn't super clear on the listing?
There's stuff going on behind the scenes that y'all don't know about.
So after her phone call, she's like, you know, I was on the phone, right? And he's like, I didn't know that. The baby was crying and needed your help. And she's like, needed my help? And he's like, yeah, he's happier with you.
Girl, stop playing with us right now.
And I'm like, oh gosh, not another one of these guys. So she got to remind him of everything that she does.
Apart from our regular jobs, I'm also managing the house and getting the groceries and cooking the food and like making sure that he hits his nap times on schedule.
And he's like, but babe, my job is hard too.
You know, as a supervisor, you gotta be managing people, dealing with people, taking the time. You know, it's a lot of mental stress as well.
Shut the fuck up!
Y'all, I'm so sick of fathers like this, because just because you work doesn't mean you don't have to do anything at home. Be a father, do some chores, cook some meals, do something. Damn.
Having a demanding job, a 1-year-old, and a relationship, it's definitely been a huge roller coaster.
Nigga, that's life. Come on.
I'm so tired, yeah. I'm so tired. I'm really tired.
I need to change.
Well, at least he can acknowledge it. Anyways, they're now going kayaking. They have fun. She thinks that he dies for a second.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh my God.
It looks like you're drowning.
That actually terrifies me, because what if you spin around and you can't basically spin yourself back up? Because looking at it, it looks like he used his paddle to come back up. But what if he lost his paddle? What if it floated away? How does he flip back around? It just seems like an unnecessary way to die, and I'm not with it. I don't like it. at all. Anyways, he said that he only brought her here to tell her something important, and that is that he wants to be a pilot. And she's like, isn't that expensive?
Yep. Yeah.
But he said that he can just take a loan. And she's like, no, I don't want a big loan under our name. And think about the time you got work. And y'all, he really said, well, that's about to end in 2 weeks. Actually, maybe before that.
Shut your
Are you joking? No. You're not joking. Have you thought about this?
Yeah.
So you're gonna quit your job, you're gonna go to school, make $0? What's your plan? How are we gonna pay the bills?
So now she's mad because there goes half of their income, plus his job gave them insurance.
So for him to make this decision without consulting his wife, or at least talking about it, it is
So disrespectful. So disrespectful. That shit got me so hot.
Yeah, that's definitely something to bring up to your spouse before you do it, not after you do it. Kind of reminds me, my mom told me to stop talking about this man. But kind of reminds me of a specific somebody that every single time he does something that he knows he's not supposed to do, he does it and then tells the family right after. And we're like, bro, really?
I put this soda up, and I drop him because I don't care. I don't care.
Everything falls on me to carry this whole family all the time. I'm just over it. Like,
anyways, it's the next day and Guillermo is clearly happy.
What a beautiful day.
yeah, what just happened?
She said that he apologized for not telling her, and now they're going to tour at a pilot informational place.
Okay.
So they get there, and the guy says that it's going to cost $45,000 to $50,000.
$50,000. You think your job, whatever job you're going to get, is going to be able to pay for your flight school and all the bills that we currently have?
Yes.
This is actually cheaper than I thought it was gonna be. Especially because don't pilots make a lot of money? Look at what's his name? Mark, he making bank right now. But then somebody said that he owns his own, like, something, right? Which is why he makes even more money. It doesn't matter. Let's move on.
Like, just like stop making the thing like it's a problem. Just think about like.
So you want me to just go through life and not think about the pros and cons, or the good and bad, or how it may work, or how it may affect our family?
Yes.
He actually said yes?
Yep.
Anyways, they hop in so they can see it in person. And I don't think this man has ever been happier. And that's where their segment ends. Now for Emily and Kobe, they have a really, really, really short segment.
I was like, thank God.
So we see their house and it's gorgeous.
You want to give the house tour? Okay. Come take the phone.
This is the basement.
This is not the basement.
What is it?
It's the living room.
This is the living room.
He thinks they still live in the basement. That is so cute.
We bought a home with 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms.
I don't have to give all the details.
Yeah, I need him to know that we bought a big enough home to fill with children.
Yeah, I freaking love their house, which got me thinking, what does Kobe do again? I really don't remember. Anyways, we do not need background information on them. We already know who they are. And now we get to see their baby. But they actually went ahead and called him a team. You know, after his friend that freaking hates her.
Kobe was like, look, the name's really important to me. And I gave in.
I wouldn't have gave in.
He's like the chillest baby. I would have 7 of him.
Oh, whoa. Now, you got too much dip on your chip. Nope.
Yep.
Moving on, they're having a born house party, which is basically an African version of a baby shower, but like after the baby's born.
Hi.
It looks good.
And this is the main man, the person who makes sure that the event is a successful one. It's hard out.
And so far, so good. The food looks good. Everybody's socializing. The kids are dancing. The grown-ups are dancing. And basically, everything went well.
I want to do it again.
I'll do it.
Our next baby.
And that's the end of their segment. Short and sweet, just how I like it. That's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.